Hey everybody, I'm Allie. Thank you so much for tuning in for Turnip Green's first virtual workshop today. We're going to be doing postcards inspired by Basquiat today. This is a project that I've been working on, and it's a project in our Favorite Artist 5-pack creativity kit. And I think it's a really fun one. Everyone needs a postcard to send to a friend right now and to receive. So before we start, I want to tell you a little bit about Turnip Green and who we are. So Turnip Green, we invest in people, the environment, and creativity. We do this through a number of ways. So one is that we accept literal tons of materials into our space, which are donations that are diverted from Nashville's landfill. We also believe that people in our community have a right to access to materials and a safe space to create. So our open studio and all of our materials are reshoppable and usable at a pay-what-you-wish rate. We show reuse artists in our 2 green galleries, and then we also provide education and outreach on the environment and on creativity to everyone in the community, and we nurture youth through 10 after-school and aftercare programs. So it's a little bit on what we do. Right now we are closed. A lot of our education events have been canceled, so we really appreciate you tuning in and your support. If you are able to support in other ways, there's descriptions below this video. So one way is monetary donations. There's a link there. You can shop our online shop on our website, and you can purchase t-shirts and art and creativity kits and a lot more there. And then the last way would just be to share this video with friends and family and help spread the word about Turnip Green and what we're doing right now. So we're going to jump into an art project today. So like I said, we're making postcards inspired by Basquiat. This came from an idea Basquiat, when he was a young person in New York City trying to make it, he actually created postcards and sold them. So they're inspired by that. There's some examples online if you want to look them up. His work includes a lot of like symbols and text and bold colors and lines. So that was my inspiration. So materials I'm using today. So this is my postcard base. This is actually paperboard. So paperboard is the material from a tissue box or a pasta box. Mine was a box of coffee filters. It was the right size, so I cut it out and used that. You could also use like a book cover, a greeting card cover, anything kind of thick paper would be totally fine. So I use that as my base. I am also using glue stick, scissors, Sharpie. You could use pen, paint, pencil, whatever you have at home. And then I'm using collage materials. So my collage materials were junk mail that I have a lot of. I like the color in this one. And then I'm using an old magazine that I've read already. The cover art was really nice. I love the colors. The inside has some really great design elements. So I pulled that too. So that's what I'm using. For other collage materials, you could use a book, you could use old photos, you could use drawings from your own stash. Really anything that you're comfortable using would be awesome. So in terms of the process for it, so on the back side where I'm going to write my message, I just kind of made it into a postcard. I put a line and a place for a stamp, and I'm going to keep that blank so that I can write my message and my address for my friend on there. And then on this side, it was originally green and it had the coffee filter logo, and I didn't really like that. So to create kind of a neutral base, I found a page of just black and white text, and then I cut that out to the right size and shape, and I glued that on to create my base. And then these forms, Basquiat's postcards, he has a few that are like cutouts of shapes that are then fragmented and put back together. So this is a bike wheel, and this is a credit card I cut out to do that. And then to finish my collage, I found from the cover of the magazine this really great, this is Bernie Sanders on a bike, which I really liked. It's really great art, so I didn't want to, cut up the artist's work, so I'm just going to leave that how it is. And I'm going to take my glue stick, and I'm going to just glue this onto the front. I only need a little bit. All right. So Bernie is placed. And then the other thing that Basquiat had, he had some like scribbles and symbols. I'm just going can try scribbles. I'm just going to scribble a little on mine. That looks okay. So I think that's going to be my final product. I really like it. I'm happy with it. And then I'm going to write a note to a friend and send it. So yeah, that's my postcard for today. So thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I really appreciate you watching. The ways to support Turnip Green are in a description below. So again, monetary donations, shopping online. There's also a link to all of our socials, so you can follow us there, and feel free to comment on this video and we'll get back to you. Thank you so much. Stay safe.